What's up guys, Benji here, and I got a Demolition on Jungle for you. I'm going to be using the AUG with a silencer. My perks are Flat Jacket, Sleight of Hand and Ninja. My secondaries, I think it's a Python with a speed reloader. And yeah, my kill streaks are the Napalm, Blackbird and Doggies. Right, so Demolition on Jungle then. Both of the bomb sites on this map are, they're equally difficult to get. I don't really have preference over one. I suppose A would be slightly harder than B, because it's a bit closer to the spawn, and B's a bit it's quite far on the right hand side. There's not really much. Not really much over there, and it's really nice to defend. There's lots of little positions you can set up on, and yeah, you can just get a lot of kills from this B bomb site. You'll see me run to the B-bomb site first, but I was on my own, so I thought I'll sit here, wait for some backup, and yeah, just rack up the kills really. I do get a lot of kills in this little area. I thought I was going to die here. These guys should have killed me. So yeah, lots of people recently, especially commentators, have been talking about how Black Ops is stale, how it's boring. I just want to have a quick chat about this. Well, to myself. Well, not to myself, to you guys, but I feel like I'm talking to myself. I totally disagree. Black Ops is... it's the second best Call of Duty ever behind COD 4. I don't know what people are complaining about. There's not much wrong with this game, there really isn't. Basically, all that's wrong with it is the second chance, obviously, but they're nerfing that a bit, so you can... Oh no, my perk's Scavenger, sorry. Instead of Flat Jacket. They're nerfing that so it's better. They can't exactly get rid of a whole perk. You can't expect too much of them. It's like, let's think of an example. It's like if somebody builds a house. Oh, this might be a massive fail, so bear with me. If somebody builds a house, but it's got a massive extension, well, not a massive extension, it's got a little shed stuck onto the side of it, but the people who want to buy the house don't like that shed, and they expect them to take it out, and that guy is a fail. They expect them to take the shed away, but they're like, no, we built the whole house and the shed, we're not taking the shed away, you'll just have to deal with the shed. I mean, maybe we can paint it a different colour so it's a lot more bearable for you, but we can't take the shed away. So yeah, that's my analogy there. I hope you liked it. So yeah, apart from second chance, there's not really much wrong with the game. It's quite balanced, apart from maybe the 74 is a bit overpowered, but they are nerfing that with the grip. But yeah, I don't really see what there is to complain about. Leave your opinions in the comment section, and we can have a little debate if you're feeling that way. And that was a quad napalm. Yeah. So I wanna have a little feature in this commentary. It's called Benji Story Time. Now I'm gonna tell a story. Well, it's not really a story. It's just a little experience I had, and I thought it'd be quite funny for you guys to hear it, and it would be something to talk about. So let's get to it. Right. So I went to the chip shop on Friday. Now, hopefully you all know what a chip shop is. It's like a takeaway where you can buy fish and chips. It's like a English tradition or something like that. And that was a sexy last kill. It's like a little English tradition. So so the chip shop was in front of me. I went to open the door, and it was quite busy in the chip shop. And there was this quite fat short lady with 2 walking sticks in one hand, and a bag of a big bag of chips in the other hand. And I held the door open for her, walked past, and then she stood there in the middle of a door, blocking it, "Excuse me, mate, I've got 2 sticks in my hand, and you've just barged past me." And I was a bit dumbfounded. I was like, "You what? I just held the door open for you. I haven't even touched you, you stupid old witch." And yeah, and then I stood in the queue, and then the guy behind me goes, "Excuse me, the queue starts here." So yeah, So that was a rather big fail on going into the chip shop. And yeah, I got another had another funny experience a bit like that. I work at like a bookstore at the weekends, and someone comes to the counter and he's got a really strong Scottish accent, and I'll try and do an impression of what he sounded like, and this is what he said. "Can I have any to a Derby?" And I was like, "Pardon me?" He's like, "Can I have any to a Derby?" So I didn't know what he said, and I said, "No, we don't have any books on Robert Mugabe." And then he just looked at me like, "What?" And then the person who was with me at the till said, No, he wanted an A to Z of Derby, which is a place in England, which is like a map." And I was just like, "Oh." It was such a fail. You should have been there. Well, you can't have been there, obviously. So yeah, I hope those stories have made you laugh, made you smile, made you cry if they were bad. Yeah, so that's the end of my little story time there. Back to the gameplay. These guys are getting owned. Kill streaks are coming thick and fast. They've just planted the B site, but I'm not having that. I think we'll probably defuse it. Well, I think we defuse it. And that guy just gets shanked. So, the AUG. You might have seen me in this gameplay, just as I say it. You might have seen me fail with it. Now, the recoil on the AUG is pretty bad. I'm not the best at controlling recoil, but I can control the FAMAS recoil. I've got that down to a T. If the FAMAS is recoiling, I can burst it and get a pretty good chance of killing them at long distances. But the AUG, I haven't quite worked it out. They're two different beasts, really, the AUG and the FAMAS. I do prefer the FAMAS, but I probably should give the AUG a bit more of a chance. So, right, the gameplay is coming to an end now. There's about 15 seconds left in it. I've done pretty well in the match. I've been slaying most of the time. I think I might have defused a bomb or planted a bomb. But if I haven't, I'm sorry. I was keeping them all off the objective whilst I was killing them. Yeah, the final score is going to be 36 kills and 3 deaths. Thank you for watching the video. I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.